games he picks apart. Skip easy, no more hard, as he is aiming for the stars. Not only very fast, but also tries to play it smart. Won't give an inch, won't take a loss. No, you will not stand any chance. Come for a chat, come for a laugh, but don't forget, push next to start. The afternoon and after dark, press to play, push X to start. It's only about skill, don't give a damn about some luck. When we're aiming for the head, we shoot him off with one shot. Whenever he gets bored, he will be switching things up. But in the games he outperforms, he won't stop till he lost. He tries to put a mark on all the games he picks apart. Skip easy, no more hard, as he is aiming for the stars. Not only very fast, but also tries to play it smart. Won't give an inch, won't take a loss. No, you will not stand any chance. Come for a chat, come for a laugh, but don't forget, push X to start. The afternoon and after dark, press to play, push X to start. Ups it up a notch, he knows his streams are being watched. And when the stream is at the start, he greets all chatters in his box. No one there an afterthought, as he will interact and talk with anyone that's showing love, but also those that say what's up. He tries to put a mark on all the games he picks apart. Skip easy, no more hard, as he is aiming for the stars. Not only very fast, but also tries to play it smart. Won't give an inch, won't take a loss. No, you will not stand any chance. Come for a chat, come for a laugh, but don't forget, push X to start. The afternoon and after dark, press to play, push X to start.
What is up, you guys? Quick sound check. Let me make sure everything is good. I'm gonna turn my audio up a bit. Hold on a sec. Gotta make sure everything is good. This should be fine, I believe. If it isn't, maybe I'll just go by visual more than like what I'm able to hear. I mean, we'll see. We'll kind of like do that on the fly. I kind of worked out some kinks, some issues with the microphone here recently, because I did notice during recording for the Halloween special yesterday that the audio was very scuffed for the microphone. But anyway, guys, happy Saturday. I hope everyone had a wonderful Halloween. We are now going to be getting ready for Fortnite. We're going to be getting into the live event, which is going to be happening in just a second. So let us go ahead and swap to the main screen for that. Because you can even see it's got a countdown timer, and we are going to be getting into that immediately. By the way, what is up, Suki? Hello, my beautiful people, and good morning, y'all. Good morning to you, Suki. We have 10 seconds left to go. All right, we're going in. It is taking a second to load.
Honestly, I'll just have to pick one. And then I'll tell you which ones, and you can, or I'll give you like 3 options, and you can tell me which ones you
Okay. I think my game may have, like, soft lock? Maybe? Oh, there we go. We got it. Peter. Yep. Matchmaking error. Let's hope that this does not continue. Unless I gotta do like a quick update. From the looks of things, let me check something. Check for update. There is an update file. All right. We're gonna do this real quick. I would have thought that it already updated. For some reason... Alright, we're gonna try loading in. It says 3 minutes left for you. It should be live right now. Because it did say at 11 EST, the event would go live. And then I believe we're just going to be going right into the new season, new everything. The battle pass will be up. So this will be everyone's last chance to kind of enjoy Fortnitemares, because it is all over. We no longer have all of these skins that are going to be on... Oh, party services are currently experiencing technical... Okay. Let's see if this works. Taking a bit to load, but we will see. In the meantime, I guess we'll chill. We'll wait. We'll get some music going. The usual. And I'm gonna just make sure, like, I don't have... Alright. We're not gonna have issues with licensing. John, I'm just gonna tell you right now, it will be an immediate mute. We ain't doing that for this. You're already in? Damn. Alright, there we go. We finally made it in. Meaning I should go ahead and pause on the music. As much as I love that song, and I love starting off streams with it, we do have a live event to go through. Alright, there it is. We got another minute and a half. So, this is what? I believe people have been saying this is Bart's Treehouse of Horror over here. There are the aliens up above. So things are definitely going to be getting interesting here. Now, keep in mind, some people may have gotten, like, early access to play this at Epic HQ. I know some content creators have been able to see this, like Nika30, Typical Gamer, other people like them. And I believe they even got to show that off on YouTube yesterday. I chose to definitely not do it because... no, just no. Like, why would you show a whole new season early and kind of like spoil everything? That's what I think is like part of the fun for going into new seasons. I'm just glad we're getting to be here for a live event. Fish stick. Looking like he was going to be captured, but he got brought back. Oh my God. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
Okay, Jones. This is the place.
Oh, great. What do those two want?
The instability scan place. And that treehouse is not helpful.
All right, time to seal the breach and trap Mr. Demon in the spirit realm.
Your upgrades to the Rift device better work.
It's never let me down.
All right, Jones. If you're gonna do something, do it now.
This will either fix everything, or make it a whole lot worse. See? Piece of cake.
Oh, man, it opened up here.
Well, worse. So much worse. We can't let that demon take the island.
And we're dead. End of stream, everyone. They even...
Have you ever seen such drool-gushingly beautiful tentacles? You are overcome by love, I see. Great demon, we will help you defeat the humans. Then we will marry you and bear you 10,000 squidlets. Your feeble guns are useless against our battle domes.
Try this, you bug-eyed freak.
Offensive?
Hope, look! A 0-point shard! Get it before the demon destroys the island with its power!
Warning. The demon has flung us into an inter-reality wormhole. Recommend maximum terror.
Wait, I can redirect the wormhole to send us safely home to Springfield. Stand back. Wormhole calibration is an incredibly delicate task. Recalibrate! Recalibrate!
No! We have to go back to the island!
Springfield!
Island!
Springfield!
Island!
Springfield!
Island!
Springfield!
Island!
Springfield!
Oh, Jesus. Epilepsy warning.
Springfield!
Island? Warning. Multiple realities have merged in a cynical brand mashup.
Wow. Springfield Island.
It's incredible. Now to conquer it.
They didn't make the battle bus. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. That's sick. Okay, that's a good... Oh, well, that just probably got the whole thing copyright claimed. The fact that they literally put the Simpsons theme in, I'm muting the stream now. Bro, the cell shading on the whole map looks crazy. And of course it's showing off popular locations, so we're able to go into the Simpsons house. There was the Quickie Mart. It looks like we have the Springfield nuclear power plant. So we're probably getting like all of the iconic locations that the show has had itself. Okay, I think I could unmute now.
Stupid remote, probably out of batteries like an inconsiderate jerk.
Homer, the radio is saying if you find a glowing shard, call the police. It's alien, uncontrollable, immensely powerful, and deadly.
Something powerful and something. A lot of power, all right. Ooh, Easter egg. Okay, Homer, do the thing you never do at work. Focus. Now we're remoting.
Is that a shard? And what are you doing to my living room?
Making it better. Try the couch.
Oh, it is soft.
Jesus.
But you know I don't like alien tech in the house.
Marge, with this remote, I can turn all of Springfield into a paradise. End the tire fire. Save local journalism. Make something wonderful for all of us.
But can you make good decisions and... Oh, go wild.
I'll save this for later, baby. But right now, I got a device I don't understand, a high school degree I barely earned, and no sense of personal limits. I'm off to create Nirvana!
Oh, thanks, Homer.
Thank you, kind sir.
Chocolate syrup? A fireman's dream!
Pour me a frosty mug of sugar, Mo. Making a town perfect is thirsty work.
Yeah, Homer, I swore I'd rip off my own head before ever saying this, but on the house. I love that now my toilet has a never-ending supply of toilet paper.
I got lots of great ideas. You ever look up at the sky and think, if the moon is made of cheese, why can't it be melted on giant nachos?
Don't get too showy, pal. Some out-of-town dungballs have been looking for you. They say that shardamajig is dangerous.
Don't let them know I'm here.
Yeah, don't worry. I kept them busy with one of your little, improvements.
Hey, these snacks you gave us are moving.
Yeah, they're self-feeding pretzels, huh? Open your mouth, they walk right in.
Oh, that is so disturbing. Oh no! That was disturbing. Oh, okay then. 5 hours? The fuck? What am I supposed to do for 5 fucking hours? I just hear my audio on the phone. Like, I just check in with things. Wait. Can I, like, go back to the lobby? Like, the fuck?
Never.
Okay.
For those who didn't know, I happen to be in the room. I'm Rose, or Snow White Roses, if you wish. Hi. I live with this person.
Yes.
I'm the reason we live together in the first place.
I believe we both are.
No, I would. If I hadn't reached out, you would not be here.
True, but I did extend the offer, since I was also looking at the time.
Who's to say I didn't get you to? That's BS. I know, but still, I had to. Do
I was
that
like,
at least once.
I could go back and look at who said what first.
Well, I'm the one who mentioned it first.
You mentioned that you were looking for a place. I said I
Right.
was looking for a place, and I said, "You want to look together?"
Who's to say I didn't say that just to get you to offer?
Oh, really?
That's BS. Trust
Manipulating.
me. I promise you that was BS.
She is admitting on stream that she
I'm
been.
playing around is what I'm doing. I'm not admitting crap.
I actually can't leave this shit. What the okay. Let's go over what we saw. Okay. And I only muted like that little bit because, you know, it literally had the Simpsons theme in it. I might get copyrighted for what was already in there, which I'm going to be pissed with. Like, I hate that they do that, but it makes sense. So let's go over what we saw. Obviously, there is going to be plenty of skins that are like actual Simpsons characters, as well as Fortnite originals, but like, you know, Simpson-fied, I guess you could say. Suki saying manipulation or very calculated problem solving. Okay. For starters,
Asterisk neither.
the
Circumstances. Thank you, though.
there are plenty of skins to go through. Maybe. I don't know. We will have to look at the Battle Pass when it finally arrives. Second, it's a whole new map. Okay, so we're talking new POIs, new everything, because from the looks of it, at least from like what they were showing in the overhead view, it's just all of Springfield on an island. So I'm going to expect that we have no POIs from the previous season. That map is now just dead and gone in the water, which I'm fine with. We've had a lot of things that have just been sticking around the whole time. The map kind of felt a bit stale for me. I'm ready for the change. I'm happy for it. From what I've heard on the new Simpsons map, it's going to be a lot smaller than the normal map. So they don't have a repeat of like what happened during the Star Wars mini-season that happened earlier this year. Because if you remember correctly, they had all of the POIs at the corners of the map. Like, that was the worst decision that they could have ever made, and it resulted in the lowest player base for the game in so long. Hear me out, Simpsons Meowscles. I'm pretty sure they already have enough of everything. We can confirm that Peely has a Simpsons skin, and Fishsticks has a Simpsons skin. It looks like all of the main family, the Simpsons family, seems to be having their own skins. Ned Flanders is probably going to have a skin. I'm going to assume there's going to be a battle pass with some of the skins, but then others are going to be exclusive to the shop, so do be ready for that. It looked like there was a new healing item that you could get at the Quickie Mart, so be ready for that. Also in the cutscene, Duff Beer is what they usually have in the show, but they replaced all of the Duff Beer logos with Slurp, like, cola or something. I mean, he referred to it as, like, a frothy mug of sugar, so I'm going to assume that at Moe's, they are serving, like, sodas or whatever, and it's going to be, that's probably going to be our Slurp juice. That being said, it looks like, you know, we have our popular POIs that people were thinking of. We have the Simpsons house itself, so we're probably also going to have Ned Flanders' house since it's right next door. There looks to be like a main plaza, like a downtown area for Smithfield, so we're probably going to be getting things like the school, Moe's Tavern, all of that stuff. We also can confirm there was the Springfield nuclear power plant, and what else was there? The Quickie Mart. The Quickie Mart is also another place. So plenty of like iconic spots from the TV show itself. Yes, there's also been mentions of, what is it, like companions or pets being added into the game, and I kind of did a little bit of research into it. I'm not necessarily a fan of this, and allow me to explain why. From what they're doing with the, I'm gonna just exit out of this and then load back into Fortnite and see if I can do something. If we can't load into the Simpsons map yet, then I'm going to just quite simply... I'm just going to play, like, Blitz or something for a bit. But, they're going to be overinflated. So the thing about the pets are customizable. But once you get done customizing a pet, it's permanently locked in as is, meaning you will not be able to change things like fur color or anything like that. You could at least put a name on it so it could be personalized a little bit, which, you know, cool and all, but once you have it locked in, it is permanently like that, meaning that that's it. That's your animal. And from what I've heard, they're going to cost 1,500 V-Bucks. For context, let's go to the shop and let's take a look, right? This is a full-on Fortnite skin for Dia de la Muerto, which that's a new category in here. 1,500. 1,500.
Oh, that is so pretty.
I think that... I don't know if these are new, but... Actually, yeah. This is like my first time seeing these skins.
That is so pretty. That is so pretty.
Actually, I'm not even gonna lie. That's kind of kick-ass. That is a very, like, decorative bundle. I've never seen anything for Dia de la Muerto.
Okay, so who's Dante?
I have no idea. These are probably just Fortnite custom skins.
Oh my gosh, they look so pretty.
They do. Like...
I mean, the cape's a bit over the top, and it shouldn't be, like, straight red, but... Well, I'll take that back, because they also have matadors, don't they?
Yeah, those
so
are...
I can kind of somewhat understand that. But anyway.
Those are
Oh
pretty
my God,
old
they're so
skins,
pretty.
are they? Oh, shit, yeah. These things are old. Holy hell. These are just directly Season 6. Like, we're not talking chapters or anything like that. No, this is literally the beginning of Fortnite. God damn. Okay. The Ghostface bundle is leaving today, so go ahead and pick that up if you want. Semi-bot, that is $1,500. Art the Clown itself, $1,500.
What's the story of Art the Clown?
I don't know much on... All I know is the movie series, I believe, is called Terrifier. I don't think this had, like, a theatrical release. I think this was, like, straight to streaming services or VHS or something like that. I could be wrong, though.
Terrifier?
Yeah. Like, this is another emote to show, like, things. Like, just, no, I don't understand. Unfortunately, that is not... Well, I mean, it's trying to be, but I think this was before they really got licensing for so many things.
Oh no. Why? Minecraft looking skeleton. on a headless horseman cat? No!
I think what it was trying to be is like the Skull Trooper, but they made it female,
Do
and
you
they
know the story of the headless horseman?
like the fact that it has no head and it uses a jack-o'-lantern for a head. Yeah, like I understand that.
I mean the original story.
I mean, no, but we're probably not going to go into that.
No. So the original story is a folktale, right? And how it goes is a man invites a devil to a bar for a drink, tricks the devil to become a coin. He basically traps the devil in the coin. Devil does get out and tries to go for his soul. The gentleman then, I know you're about to freak out, in a bad way too. The gentleman, oh, that's really bad. Why are you putting fucking
Fuck!
butterflies on her? She's not, no.
Fuck!
Anyway, he tricks the devil again to leave him alone. When the guy dies, when the gentleman dies, neither heaven nor hell want to have him, his soul. But the devil takes pity and gives him a turnip, which is the original jack-o'-lantern, with a candle or a piece of coal to light his way. And that is the original Headless Horseman. And it evolved into the story of the Hessian. Somehow. But that's how that actually came to be.
Okay. You guys all had a folktale lesson on the origins of the Headless Horseman.
Yes. Now, someone might correct me, and that's fine, because I could be wrong somewhere. But
Suki
that's
said...
what I remember the whole story being.
Suki said, as far as the Terrifier series, the franchise is genuinely so gory, I almost threw up. See, okay, Suki, if I had to, give you something to compare it to, let's say Saw. I'm very familiar with Saw. Would you say Terrifier is less or more than Saw? In terms of, gore and things like that. Just to kind of give me a reference. Because obviously I'm not going to be able to look this up, right now. And I think... Are you looking it up, or...?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm planning a dinner.
Okay.
My dinner, not ours.
I think I have mine covered.
Yeah. Yeah, I woke up to the 2 large boxes of pizza in the refrigerator. And I legitimately was confused. I said, what the hell? When I opened the door.
More?
And I just got shocked by it.
So much. It's worse than Saw? Seriously? You've seen the Saw movies, right?
Some of them.
Okay.
Some of them. I've never watched a Saw movie through and through, and I don't want to because they're creepy as hell, and I've seen them.
But you've probably seen some of the traps and such, right?
Every single one of their stories, if you will, because people will actually create will type out the stories, and yeah. So,
from what Suki is saying, Saw is what you would expect out of a horror movie, and when it comes to the gore levels of Terrifier, it is more, so much more. With that being said, don't get...
Basically, so there's a movie that I remember that's really creepy. movie, and it was based off of Lord have mercy on the stick. It was actually based off of the original, the very, very first notes. The person who is basically the reason for the word seeds.
Okay.
And so it sounds like it's that level, or something like The Collector, which is really, really fucking creepy. Creepy as all get out.
I can't really go into detail about the scenes, but if you ever watch it, you'll know what I mean. And somebody like put a message in, and it shows up like on the stream screen itself, but not necessarily in the chat. I think if I'm reading it correctly, somebody just literally said Terrifier is basically just gore porn. So a snuff essentially is what Terrifier is. Why what? No, that's literally what was said.
I know what to say.
Come here, fishy fishy. Okay, so all I hear is Terrifier is just glorifying, like, don't get me wrong. If it works for a story, I could understand a ton of blood or something. Like when it came to, like Nightmare on Elm Street. I could understand that because it's not meant to be realistic. It's meant to be like blending reality and a dream. That I could understand. But if you're trying to tell me that when someone dies, there's gonna be like a fountain of blood and they're gonna have like, you know, 50 feet of, you know, guts just coming out. It's like, I can't see. Mushroom with rice sounds decent. I'm not gonna lie, they felt good. Damn. I don't think this person's gonna make it. Well, let's find out. Oh my god, it wouldn't be a sweaty Juice WRLD player just waiting all the way at the top. Maybe once. I think so. Honestly, I have no idea. Okay, yeah, I think I have had that once. See, in Terrifier, there are scenes that are funny, which makes you think maybe it could be nice, and then some shit happens, and it's like, alright, yeah, fair enough. How did that make it into Fortnite? Like, genuine question. Like, don't get me wrong. It's a goofy looking character. But how? Well, Saw, at least it's not trying to be funny or anything. Apparently this one was.
Scary Stories was, it made fun of everything. It was basically satire.
Oh, you mean Scary Movie?
Scary Movie, yeah.
It
sounds like this, what they're talking about is like the violent version of Scary Stories. So where Scary Movies was funny across the board and it didn't take itself so seriously, this took itself very seriously.
Art was a clown, so he was goofy, but he was deranged.
Yeah.
Like, Scary Movie was like, because I watched some of the Scary Movies. I didn't like, I'm not gonna like memorize them through and through, but I know they did like a lot of different parodies for, you know, like Saw had its own parody, and then typical like haunted houses. Like, I remembered black dude with a giant afro. He brought like a weed plant with him in the pot and everything over to the haunted house, and then something happened to that weed plant, and it ended up wrapping him up in a bedsheet, and it lit his afro on fire, and it was basically smoking him like a giant blunt. The dude was getting smoked by weed. And he had to be bribed with, like, Doritos or something. Like, Shorty. Yeah, I believe that was his name. Like, dude was smoked. Dude got turned into a blunt by the thing he was gonna make into a blunt. And then there was the parody with Saw that I remember. I think they had, like, Shaquille O'Neal and Dr. Phil locked up in like what was supposed to be the bathroom scene, and Shaquille was supposed to like shoot a shot in a hoop so that way they could like move on with things, but you know, Shaquille O'Neal has a god-awful like shooting ability, so that was the comedic part of it. And then I think like somebody cut their foot off like they did in the actual Saw movie, so that way they could get out of the leg like cuffs that they were in, but you know, due to idiocy and needing comedic relief, they made it show that the dude cut off the wrong foot. Like that's Scary Movie in a nutshell right there. And then of course, you know, a whole bunch of pop culture references and haha funny because like sex. But that's Scary Movie in a nutshell. movies like that. Scary Movie was only funny. Oh yeah, only funny. Like, I think it was. I think Terrifier was trying to be like. I don't know if you remember the news or anything, but do you remember like the whole bunch of like clown murders and sightings that happened? Like 2014 or so?
In terms of the murders, I don't know much about it, but I do remember that there was a newsreel of a clown, a person in a full clown suit on the back of a truck. And they were hanging, I don't know if it was a box truck or something else, but they were hanging from the back of it, basically like moving with the truck, obviously. They were legitimately grabbing the doors or the handles or whatever, and they were stuck to that sucker. Like they had a grip on it, and a recording was someone in a sedan took recording of this person on this truck, and it was a creepy clown. And I know that got on the news here in North Carolina.
That might have just been like North Carolina. When I was out in California, I thought it was 2016. Oh no, this was going on when I was in school, Suki. Like, this was like 20. This might have been like the.
Several events of it.
This might have been like the beginning of high school for me. So like 2012, 2013, like around that time. So like there was a whole lot going to Art's backpack and zooming. Oh dear God, I don't know if I'm gonna like what I say, but screw it. Okay, so we have a gun.
Here's a face.
Is that supposed to be a...
There's someone's head.
Oh. Oh, God. Does Art use a gun? Okay, Suki's confirming it is a head, but like, that fucking...
There's multiple guns too.
I don't think that's a gun handle. I think that's a, like a knife. Like, clearly pistol, but like, I think that's like a chef's knife handle. He uses anything he can. He actually uses a fucking gun. No wonder, like, I never heard anything about this. That's god-awful. That's just lazy. No, 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 no! Okay, Snow's laughing, but, like, hear me out on this. Like...
No, I just find it funny that that's the wording you go with.
But, like, think about it. How often do, like... How often do you ever hear of the killers? There's only one other instance I've ever heard of the main killer using a firearm, and I believe that was in the latest Scream movie, okay? Because I didn't see it, okay? I saw trailers for it, but they showed, like, a gas station scene of the Ghostface killer, and he had a shotgun that he took from the employee that was on duty who was trying to use it to go after him. Like, he took the shotgun and used it. Okay. Like, understandable somewhat. I will give you that. But if you're telling me that Art literally just had a gun on him, like, why the fuck? I'm also not gonna include Jason Voorhees using a harpoon gun because Camp Crystal Lake, I could understand using a harpoon gun. At least it's not like a 9mm to the head. And it made something happen. That works. If you're telling me that a main killer is just going and using a 45 on someone. That, like, no. He used it on himself when he was human original. Art's not human?
Oh, is he like back from the dead situation?
What the? Yeah, is he like zombified or something? What the? Okay, god.
If we continue with the rabbit hole, we're gonna probably get a very broken version of the actual story.
No, I'm more along the lines of like I'm getting more and more curious, but I do not want to find out. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to watch this movie. I don't want to watch any. Like,
I'm not allowing this in the house. I'm sorry. That's too
like, don't get me wrong. I love horror, and I don't mind things. But like, one, I heard nothing good about Terrifier to begin with, because I've never heard of Terrifier to begin with until this year. But basically, he died in the first and was resurrected by a demon in the second.
What? That trope somehow.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow.
So he's Hellspawn?
Wow.
Does he work for Satan now? I hear enough absurd shit when it comes to movies. Why the fuck did they make that trope?
Technically, that's what he did when
Freddy vs. Jason, you mean? No. Freddy vs. Jason was... Jason Voorhees never truly dies. He just goes in a slumber for a long time. So Freddy found a way to get into Jason's dream. And thus he tried to be Jason's mother in the dream and tell him, rise again and kill him my name. So, Jason revived, went to Elm Street because that's where his mother, quote unquote, but Freddy told him to go. And once, you know, the deaths in Elm Street started happening again, everyone started to remember Freddy Krueger. And that's how Freddy gets his power. He goes away because nobody mentions him, nobody brings up his name. He only appears in dreams. But the moment you start remembering who Freddy Krueger is, he starts getting more of his power back, and, you know, you fall asleep, he'll kill you in the dream, and you die in real life. The only way to defeat Freddy is, eventually everyone finds out you can grab something while you're in the dream, you wake up, and then you pull whatever you were grabbing onto out of the dream. So of course they do that. They pull Freddy entirely out of the dream world and into reality, and thus he had a fight with Jason Voorhees. In reality.
Oh, how'd that go?
They're both still alive. Basically, it ended up with, they make it look like, you know, both are dead, but obviously that doesn't happen. Jason got stabbed, I believe, and that was enough to stabbed with his own machete, that was enough to knock him out. Freddy Krueger got stabbed by his own arm with finger knives, and then he got decapitated. Yes, again. And at the end, they had like a post-credit scene, and it shows like Jason walking out of Crystal Lake with Freddy's head. But then Freddy's head like looks at the camera and winks with a smile. And leave it up to your interpretation if it was real, if it was a dream, whatever the hell it was. But like, nah, they're never dead. Those two will never die. There was one other one, but I never saw it, and it was Freddy vs. Jason versus Ash from Evil Dead or the Army of Darkness. I've never seen it, so I don't know.
Okay, so my favorite actor.
Robert Englund.
Yeah, he was. So I found out he was Freddy for certain ones.
Oh no, he was the Freddy.
Well, okay. There are a number of movies based around Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
The origin story does not have Rupert England. These subsequent stories afterwards, and one of them is not part of, but some of the subsequent stories after the origin movie, he is Freddy Krueger. So he is the most well-known Freddy Krueger. But there are 3 actors that played Freddy Krueger. And
I remembered they made like a reboot for like the original Nightmare on Elm Street. That was the only other time I've seen any other actor. Ever since then, even for like television appearances or things, I've only ever seen Robert Englund.
no, there's a third one.
Look, oh look, I just can't remember who the third one is.
This is based off of research I did some years ago, so I'll give you that. But there's 3 actors. There's the original one from the original story, not original one, but he's from the origin story, where you get to see what happened to the man that was Freddy Krueger prior to becoming Freddy Krueger. Then you get to see Robert Englund, and then you have a third one, another gentleman that does it. So Robert Englund, and it's pronounced Rupert Englund, by the way. Rupert Englund also plays Phantom, Eric, the Phantom from Phantom of the Opera in Phantom of the Opera Eric's Revenge in 1996, I believe.
Apparently there were 5 people.
Oh, I don't know.
They could be like stunt doubles though, so don't
No.
quote me on that.
More than likely not. But
I mean,
but he played in the 1996 version of Phantom of the Opera, Eric's Revenge, where he made the origin story of Eric. I actually dislike this origin story. I dislike this so much. The movie overall was fine, but this I hate. The origin story of this Eric was he made a deal with the devil. And as long as his music was alive, he was immortal. Okay. This dude, super strength, super intelligence, and his body is unfortunately decaying almost on a constant basis. So he has to graft skin to himself in order to look normal all the time. Or plaster, as he does later on in not plaster, latex. As he does later on in the modern day, because even though even the incarnation of Christine actually ends up meeting him, because this is the very first set of scenes in the movie. You get to be in a modern setting, then this whole situation happens. The modern day Christine goes unconscious. You actually then get to walk through, like the rest of the story from during it, is you walk through what happened and how they're connected, and how at one point her spirit was of the older time frame when Eric was known as the Phantom. Blah blah blah. Like that's it. Like that's how it goes from start to finish. You basically go through the story, and then at the end, she wakes up absolutely dazed and confused, and then remembers everything her mind went to while unconscious. So she gains her quote-unquote past memories, and she kills Eric by destroying his music. Again, I hate this version. But the movie was good. I love the movie. I hate the premise. I know that's Lorex's version, like original, and it was it kept to the story to some degree, but some of it was like. Don't get me started on when so long.
Then we'll just go on with this because I gotta keep up.
Charles Dance and Rupert England are my top two favorites. One of them was 1969 and one of them was 1996.
He died in the first and was resurrected by a demon in the second. Crazy ass movie. He can't die unless he chooses to. Dropping all the lore, apparently. What's up, Pasty? Welcome to the chat, man. This stream is really not going to be much of anything. Wait, why did I log out? I thought I hit, like, enter... Did the servers just shit themselves? Okay, hold on. I'm wondering if there was an issue somewhere. I don't know. Fortnite needs to add the Thing from the Thing horror movie.
No!
I don't know how they would add that
No.
other than like a back bling.
Absolutely not!
Are we really finna sit here for hours? Apparently not. We can't even go in. You got logged out too. You think they're doing an update for, because it said like 5 hours. There's no way they're gonna make us wait 5 hours
Yes, they are.
when they said they were going to be releasing the map in like, what, noon? An hour after? Marvel
I want cranberries in these. I know that.
Marvel Rivals Tahuti. I still gotta install it. Keep that in mind if we were to do that.
Oh, I can make, I just realized I can make the cranberry orange relish. I don't know how long it would keep, but do you want to do something for I'm working Thanksgiving Day, sadly.
I'm more than likely going to be working Thanksgiving Day.
Did you want to do something the weekend prior or the weekend after? Well, okay, I don't even know if I'm off on the weekend. or
Do
which
we want to
weekend.
do something for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, basically.
For our own Thanksgiving? We
Yeah.
could figure something out.
Okay. I'm gonna say this: if I have to cook, I'm gonna aim to cook a small turkey.
Okay. We're gonna see if this update is going in. It says the update is queued. It's queued for noon. Okay, so we have an hour. Or, not an hour. A minute.
You have a minute.
We have 1 minute. And we're gonna see if anything changes as far as, like, do we have a new battle pass? Do we have anything like that? Like,
I'm just gonna say this right now. I am not doing a white chocolate version, but I do have an idea for a dessert. I'm probably gonna do like an apple dessert or something like that, though,
all right.
because I'm a big apple person. You know I'm a big apple person.
And Fortnite has updated. And I know you're a big Apple person. I enjoy my apples as well. Alright, everyone. Let's see what happens.
Oh, do you have a Christmas list?
No.
Okay. I need to give a Christmas list to my dad. Birthday/Christmas gift. Shout out for anyone who has birthdays in December.
Hopefully you guys heard that. If not, shout out to everyone who has birthdays in December. Yep, not logging in. This is interesting. We might not be able to play this, which would kind of suck. We at least got to get in and try the event, which is what I really wanted to do, and what I think everybody was kind of hyped up for. Because I was hoping we would be able to go in and play the new season today, but apparently not, which sucks. we gotta wait until Tuesday for a stream unless I want to do something earlier. Be prepared for a potential, like, surprise stream. I will let you guys know. I don't think it'll happen tomorrow because Snow and I are going to go out and celebrate. Why are we celebrating? Well, long story short, I was hoping to make a bigger reveal for it. But remember how I said I've been trying to look for another job and get out of what I was at? Yeah, it finally happened. We finally are done with that garbage job that I was at, and I only say garbage because like there's things I'm gonna go over. Oh snap! You got it? Oh yeah, we got a job for $17 an hour. And yesterday on Halloween, I made it known that it was my last night at that building. I will no longer be there except as a customer. And even then, I don't know if I want to be honest. Interesting enough, I'm going to go into a video on that because... why not? I've got like some things, or I had a video recorded last night while I was at work, so might as well like make something out of it because I thought it would be funny and I thought you guys might get some entertainment out of it. So why not? I was hoping today could have been a lot more for this, but I'm pretty sure if I go and look at anybody else's stream or anything right now, nothing is happening. And God damn this garbage. I wanted to just fucking play Fortnite. And like, let me look on Twitter real quick. Let me see what we got going on. All right. So, mini event. Stay tuned for our end of chapter event on November 29th. Thank you to everyone who logged into the Fortnite to see the Welcome Our Alien Overlords mini event. We've extended the event window to be available until 11:30, so for 10 more minutes, hop in. All right. You have to update your PlayStation as well. Damn it. This is so unfortunate. I don't want to have to, like... I might restream later today. Who knows? You know what? Actually...
name the remote controller so that I can just play them. I don't know.
You know what you must do, Push. Yeah, we'll restream later today. So, we'll just go with that. But, the fucking, that kind of sucks. Yeah. Double stream today. This sucks. Anyway, guys, you know the deal. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you'll always be notified. I hope you enjoyed like the 10 minutes of entertainment we got out of the event, and you know, the hour that you will never get back after that, where we talked about Terrifier and all the other things that are still in the shop when we could have been playing this. But anyways,
and things that aren't.
If you, if you choose to do so, you can also become a member of the channel, which is essentially a small subscription for some benefits on the channel, including getting your name shouted out at the end of videos and streams, much like our two current members at this time, Tahuti and Arnold Dumb. I want to thank you guys very much for your continued support. But with that being said, I will catch you all in the next video, the next stream, whatever it may be. Peace out, everyone, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. And I'll see you in a bit. In a few hours. Later!
He picks apart. Skip easy, normal, hard as he is aiming for the stars. Not only very fast, but also tries to play it smart. Won't give an inch, won't take a loss. No, you will not stand any chance. Come for a chat, come for a laugh, but don't forget, push X to start. The afternoon and after dark, press to play. Push X to start. It's only about skill, don't give a damn about some luck. When we're aiming for the head, we shoot him off with one shot. Whenever he gets bored, he will be switching things up. But in the games he outperforms, he won't stop till he lost. He tries to put a mark on all the games he picks apart. Skip easy, normal, hard as he is aiming for the stars. Not only very fast, but also tries to play it smart. Won't give an inch, won't take a loss. No, you will not stand any chance. Come for a chat, come for a laugh, but don't forget, push X to start. The afternoon and after dark, press to play, push X to start. He knows his streams are being watched, and when the stream is at the start, he greets all chatters in his box. No one there an afterthought, as he will interact and talk with anyone that's showing love, but also those that say what's up. Apart. Skip easy, normal, hard as he is aiming for the stars. Not only very fast, but also tries to play it smart. Won't give an inch, won't take a loss. No, you will not stand any chance. Come for a chat, come for a laugh.